Hi guys, this is my summary of learning for ECMP 355. It has been an interesting class. Before taking this class I didn't know a lot about technology, especially using it in the classroom. And I've definitely learned a lot of neat tools. So first of all, I knew what blogging was, but I had no idea how to write a blog post, what are the important things to put in a post, etc. But, so I've learned how to do that. It's important to have embedded links and pictures and videos, and I think now I have enough knowledge of this skill to feel confident in teaching my students that. So that was a big step for me. And also Twitter. So I was super scared of Twitter, and I still am kind of not the best at it, but I've definitely learned a lot about it, and I learned how it can be useful. Just if you need help with anything, maybe you need an idea for a lesson plan, or you don't know how to work something, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can just put a shout out on Twitter, ask people, and they'll respond to you, and I think that's a really neat part of Twitter. Also, we've been learning a lot of the little tools that we can really use in the classroom. So there's been like iMovie or Puppet Pals, Blue Jeans, Skype, Prezi. I actually learned a lot about Prezi through our group project in this class, and it's pretty cool, the things that you can do with it. And the presentation is a lot more interactive, so I think that if students were able to create a Prezi, it would be a lot more interesting for others to listen to, and they would get the whole concept of it. So I really like the idea of that. Also, another huge thing that I learned through this class was just the idea that there's so much out there on the internet just to learn. And through my major learning project, I refinished, I should say, a coffee table, and that was super cool just to see all the different resources online that I could use. And it was actually my favorite part of the class, was the learning project. It was really fun to refinish the coffee table and kind of make it how I wanted, and I was still learning those things and through the internet. And I think it's just a good reminder of that. Sure, there's random things like refinishing coffee tables and like sanding and all that stuff, but there's also so many resources for us as teachers and for our students as well. So I think that's a big part of what the learning project taught me. And also I just wanted to touch, Katya in our last class said how really it's not about the tools. Tools are going to change and be made new, and like I remember when I was in school we still had chalkboards, and it wasn't until throughout my elementary school years that whiteboards came in, and then smart boards and all these things. So like she said, the tools are always going to change, but it's important to not necessarily resist those changes and be open to those new things. And that's one of the really overall things that I've learned from this course, and I'm really thankful that Katya could teach me that, and I've had a good time doing this class, and I'm kind of sad it's over, but I have to move on and keep learning things and stay connected.